Well, everyone, we're back after a very short break. Oh, excuse me. This stream might be cut short as well because the family thought about getting some pizza tonight, and I have to. They said they'd buy if I fly it, so yeah. We'll try to make this quick, though. As you can see, we're already off to a great start here with our journey to get our mansion. So here's what happened. I was trying to buy supplies for my businesses, and well, I managed to get like one business, my cash factory, to, you know, get the supplies for it. But then I go to my other businesses, my lab, which I just bought this week, my sugar lockup, the grass farm, and the bunker. And for some reason, it took money from my account, but it didn't actually say that I bought the supplies. So I contacted Rockstar support about this, and hey, they actually came through and gave me the $1 million on my account that I lost. So good for them. Oh, it might actually help to also get the game volume up. Let's hope that it always spawns me in a public lobby as soon as, you know, I load into the game. Hopefully I'm not, like, exploded into oblivion, which it seems to have been a theme every time I enter into an online lobby. All right, let's see if I could. I also, while I was away, I also got myself a nightclub so that I could have access to the most profitable passive business in the game. And plus also the chemical lab equipment that you get in the nightclub is also double money and double RP this week. So yeah, the pharmaceuticals. Yeah, typically these would go for like I got to do the math here. It's like 50,000. Now it's going for 114,000 at that price. So gladly taking that. And plus, I also have the actual lab itself, which I already bought all the upgrades for. So I think that might be the first place I stop off at. Lobby hop. Well, at least I didn't get exploded this time. I swear, it's like every time you enter into a public lobby online, it's like a 50-50 chance that you end up with a modder in the session that ends up ruining everything. LJT, or there's a bottleneck at the mint. Yeah, I know. That's actually a good thing because all my... Because that means I have, like, all my product is ready to sell there. And also, I've been getting all this unknown stuff, for these unknown phone calls. I wanted to wait till I could actually get a mansion to, you know, do that stuff. Because it will add a little bit more context. Anyways, let's see how my businesses are doing. So, yeah, my chemical lab and my cash factory are just about ready. Let me actually see if I can. Let me actually see if I can. Let me actually see if I can buy supplies now without it, like, completely ruining my account. Because that's what happened last time. I also bought a security upgrade for this because Well, with mansions now, getting security upgrades is worth it because if you get the security upgrade for both the mansion and the individual businesses, you completely remove the chance of getting raided, which again is incredibly useful. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, I already bought all the supplies for it. Now all the supplies, all the upgrades for it. So I'm going to go around and actually resupply all the businesses that need to be resupplied right now. Those being my sugar lockup, my grass farm, and my bunker. It actually makes things somewhat... Really? Me too. If only I actually had a house that was close to my grass farm. Oh, and also, until I get that security detail upgrade, I ought to keep my status as an MC president off for now so that I don't risk getting raided. Would also buy it for my remaining businesses right now, but want to get that mansion first. Wait, no, I don't want to sell. I want to resupply. See, it actually did it. So, yay. Oh my goodness. Look at how much... I'm lucky that the lab upgrades are like 50% off as well, because 570 just to lower the chance of not getting raided. Just to lower the chance of getting raided is actually insane. And over to my grass farm. Oh, I forgot to go and collect my... Okay, I'll visit my car wash to... Well, first off, let me see how the heat's doing on it. Well, it seems like they're gone for now. Well, the heat's, like, not completely filled at the moment. So yeah, kind of glad about that. I wonder if anyone else out there who's watching this, if you all actually got your mansions. How satisfied are you with your purchase? Your in-game purchase? I hope that really, dude? Really? NPCs, no problem cheating. Yeah, that dude avoided me. Didn't want to end up like that guy. Just run over someone? What it sounded like there. Time to take care of the grass farm. Anyways, now that you know you could actually sell... Now that the sale missions for MC businesses have been increased to 45 minutes, you can actually, do a full stock sale in a single run without risking losing any product. So doing that now is completely worth it. In my opinion, at least. Ah. Now for the last one, it's my bunker, so I'm gonna... It ain't too far off. I'm actually gonna sell off my bunker first because, unlike the MC businesses, though, the bunker only has like a 20-minute mission cooldown or a mission timer, so you can't exactly do a full sale on a bunker unless you're with, like, you know, unless you have a crew with you, which unfortunately I do not tonight. I'm a lone mercenary. Well, aside from Sky, but she can't really do anything here, right? Oh, wait a minute. I think I forgot to do something when I was recording audio earlier. Man, that's one thing that completely sucks when you don't have when you don't have any active viewers at the moment, is that when you make a mistake, like your game audio is not on because, you know, you turn it off earlier so that you could record in peace, just your voice. When you start streaming and, you know, there's no one there to, you know, hear you out. There's no one there. That also means no one's there to remind you to turn your game audio back on. Oh man, takes me back to like my early days. Hopefully someday, you know, I make it. Even if I don't make it to like Twitch partner, hopefully someday I actually get numbers high enough to remind, high enough so that at least that every stream, at least one person out there reminds me that, hey, X, you might want to check your game audio, you might have turned it off. But sadly, I'm not at that point yet, it seems. Well, that should be my goal for this year, is just to... That should also be my goal for next year, is, like, not have random hitbox moments every time I hit a sign. Yeah, you know what sucks about... Let me actually say this for just in case it gets clipped later. You know what sucks about being a small creator? It's that when no one's there watching you, that also means that no one's there to remind you to check your audio and make sure that, you know, everything's on. Yeah, I didn't realize... That means the entire Lethal Skies 2 stream, I didn't have my game audio was like completely off during it. So that might be funny in hindsight, but like in the moment, it sucks. Anyways, while I'm here, I might as well take care of the Dune Loader delivery while I wait for my supplies to arrive. Okay. Alright. This one ain't too far, so I'm just gonna drive there. I'm not gonna bother summoning my Iron Mule, so let's just drive on down. So what am I doing? I should just go this way. It's more straightforward. Probably quicker than doing off-roading. Oh no. Oh, sorry, I was just wiping my nose there. Wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Now, some of you all are wondering, like, X, you're a millionaire now. Why are you doing a small task like this? Doesn't matter. It's just free money for, like, what? 2 to 3 minute task? I'd gladly take it. Yay, my chemical lab supplies have arrived. And usually when I do this, I'd be chased. I'd usually be chased by, you know, triads or some random gang that doesn't want me delivering this thing. At worst, it's Merryweather, but thankfully this time, I have no opposition chasing me. Here we are. Yeah, that wasn't too far away. And also recoup some of the investment I made into buying supplies. And now my
easy there, don't bump into me.
Supplies for some of my businesses have arrived. You know what? I might as well just if I change the session right now, I'll end up not being able to. The supplies get even more delayed, so I might as well just fly my way back to the bunker. Never actually did the Pizza Boy missions, or like any Pizza Boy deliveries in this game, but again, being delivery driver ain't... I mean, it's probably helpful, but not as profitable or helpful as taking down corrupt government entities. Entities. Great. No, I don't want to do that right now. And I probably would have gotten a little bit of cash from that, but still didn't really feel like doing this. This is more profitable for me. You just casually fall down like that.
Where you been? I ain't heard nothing from you for the longest time. You need something? You give me a shout.
Probably just him trying to get me to do his contact missions, but they ain't on double money right now, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh, my bike is still inside here. Anyways, let's take care of the sale mission for our bunker now. Again, I would try doing this in a public lobby so I could get some extra cash, but with the state that online lobbies are in right now, with like almost every lobby, you have the risk of exploding. Not worth it, in my opinion, to do it now. Oh, great. Now, especially when you get this vehicle. Which I don't think you could actually use the... What was it? You can't actually use the the Iron Mule for. Or maybe you can, it's just that I didn't know it. Suddenly getting a lag spike here. It was not looking pretty. Yeah, street. It's just because my helicopter spawned. Alright, well, Twitch stream is back. Again, maybe the helicopter glitched things out, which that would suck. You know, it is what it is, I suppose. That's one thing I like about this vehicle. I mean, it's not really that well armored, but you do have that. You have the proximity mine dropper, which could troll people, which you could troll people with. Cause utter destruction in your wake, quite literally. Just firing out an explosive. All right, that's enough of that. I'll save a few mines for when I actually have to shake some enemies off my tail. Right up ahead is the first drop. What the? Now, how am I? Okay, I actually know I'm supposed to get down there. I just didn't think of actually doing it. Really, dude? None of you get any funny ideas now. That's drop number one. On to number two. Yeah, I know about the mines thing. Suckers better not be on the side of the road. Damn it, they are! No! Turn around! Turn around! Turn away from them! Alright. Eat! Mother... Oh, great. And now I've spawned like half a mile away from the actual delivery vehicle. How in the... How in the Lord's name am I supposed to get up there? No, you! I'm fed up with your arm stealing nonsense. Where's the actual vehicle? Here we go. No, I need to exit off here. You're alone now. Yeah, that's what you get. which deserve for putting me through that unnecessary. After that unnecessary tomfoolery. Well, that takes out your friend, too. Some creepy music going on in the background here. NPCs always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wrong time. Where's the next area? Over here. At the golf course, I think. And those stairs were just narrow enough for me to fit through. Here, have a taste of the gift that keeps on giving. Oh no, you don't. I'm almost there. No! Oh my goodness, a wall of civilians. I can just break through those fences. A little bit easier than just going through the front entrance, I guess. Actually, no, I don't guess. I know. Can I actually... Okay. Bro, these bushes are like rock solid. Ironic. They ain't rocks at all. Come on, can you let me... Okay, apparently these fences can't be broken through. These ones down here... Really? I just broke through these. You mean to tell me I can't anymore? Bruh. Great logic there, GTA. Oh, almost went for a swim there. Alright, I know there's only... We only had 4 drop-offs, but the 5th is going to reveal itself once we get to this one. Yeah, I know this because I've done this mission, like, a few times already. So I kind of know what to expect. At least no more enemies chasing after me. And that last drop-off is down there. Down the stairs. Yeah, now stream's running a lot better. I guess the Iron Mule really can screw up the frame rate. Alright, where's the last one? Over there. Oh, no. I don't want to go for a swim right now. It's cold and I don't want to get hypothermia. Speaking of which, speaking of cold, the snow's gonna appear in the game soon. And boy, am I looking forward to that. It would be my first opportunity to, my first and probably last snow in this game. Let's say it somehow continues on to next year, which hope it doesn't. Well, part of me hopes GTA Online lives in some way once GTA 6 comes out. But the other, you know, the game's already lived, been around for way too long. Even as someone who's, you know, only really actively played it a few times, and all recently. Okay, let's get out of here. Are any cars nearby? Would not seem like it. Well, I can just... Didn't take too much damage from that. And what I ought to do is, like, I lost a little bit of money from that, so I'm gonna cash in there before I lose any more. And also get my personal vehicle out. Just my bike. Yeah, no. Can't be playing that now. There we go. Now my supplies finally arrived for my grass farm. Still gotta wait for my bunker supplies to arrive, though. Oh, while I'm here, I might as well head over to the car wash and claim my earnings from the safe before I lose any more.
Look at that. All deliveries received. Now let's just hope they know how to use them, right?
Yeah, it's just point and click. Simple enough. Just hope they're... What I'm hoping for is they use it against the right people. So let's enter into our money cleaning business.
Hey.
Yeah, the heat's about to max out, so might be a good idea to take up. Might be a good idea to actually, you know, do a car wash mission so that I can lower the heat on this place.
You take care. Oops.
Can I access the laptop real quick? Yeah, car wash. That's what I need to do.
All right, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this, hot stuff.
Right, I do. Pro driver in this game. There we go, my bunker supplies finally arrived. Of course, NPCs being NPCs. Yeah, I know about the new vehicles already. Am I gonna get any of them right now? Probably not, because I still need to save up for the mansion itself. Yeah, hello there.
says the car keys are in a lockbox on the property. You just gotta grab them.
Should be easy enough. Once again. Whoa! Ended up landing on the top of a car there. Without crashing. Wait. And now, I was about to say, no! Okay. Bro's probably... That's just a warning shot. Okay. I'm gonna shoot out your tires for that. Oh. Sheeta Classic, I believe. Or as I know it in real life, the Testarossa. It's about to get cleaned anyway, so those footprints are gonna get washed off. Kind of a dumb idea to leave the car keys out like that. Can I actually... down here? Of course, it's gotta be in red, because Ferraris, they look good in red. And this one in particular looks good in yellow. My opinion. That's a good engine sound. Almost sounds very similar to an actual Ferrari. Like a classic Ferrari. There's actually... There are two new Ferraris in this update, which one of them's already in the shop, available to purchase. The other one's supposedly coming as drip feed. So I'm looking forward to when that eventually comes. There's also supposed to be like a Porsche 928 based vehicle, so yeah, of course, looking forward to both of those when they eventually come. That also means there's like... Again, I'm in my Transformers era, so forgive me if I keep making references. That also means that there's 3 of the 5 Stunticons available to buy in this game. Those being Breakdown, you know, as the Torero Classic, or the Countach. Wild Rider, who is the new Ferrari that's coming out, is supposed to be based on the Ferrari 308 GTS. And Dead End, who's supposed to be based on the new Porsche that's arriving. Well, Porsche 928. Or at least it's supposed to be based on the Porsche 928. So once they all eventually come, of course I'm going to deco them so that they look like their Transformers counterparts. Well, except for the Torero, which is already in the game. So, yeah, once that eventually goes on discount, I'll decide to go for it.
Fuck you, BJ.
What'd you just call me? You're lucky I didn't hear that last part, otherwise I would have come back and run you over. Again, I'm digging this engine sound that this car has. I might have to get myself one of these once the day comes. It's on discount! That was close. That was also close. Again, near Miss King is back. Apparently crashing into signs counts as damage here, but you know what? Big deal. It's just a scratch. They won't notice it. We're too far away to actually... It's too far away right now for me to, you know, want to go back and touch that up. Interestingly enough, me sliding up against that wall somehow didn't count. And still no actual visual damage. I feel like that's how it should count. Yeah, again, they won't notice it. Come on, dude. We did a good job. Of course, they blocked off the front end, so I couldn't see what was going on there with it. Yeah, measly $14 for that. Not worth it in, like, you know, just for the sake of doing it. But to keep the books clean, it is. Well, it looks like there's a stunt jump here, so... Let's see if I can actually go and do that. Oh. Yeah. And I stick the landing! Yeah! Now, what do I want to do next? I think I know what I want to do, and that's take care of my cash factory. Thankfully, I have a apartment that's near, or a garage that's nearby. Wait, no, I didn't. Hit the wrong buttons there. I wanted to head into a private session so that I could sell this. I wanted to head into a private session to sell my goods. But no, apparently I hit my hyper impulsive ass decided to hit A instead of B, even though they're like my finger was on both of the buttons. Alright, let me actually see if there's... Yeah, this session's way too crowded. Not worth it. Maybe it is worth it if I had like a teammate to do this with, but I don't. For this mission, I'm hoping I don't end up getting 3 trash trucks. Whatever you do, game, please don't give me 3 trash trucks. I know you can't... I know you can give me a single vehicle for this. So please do it. And also, while I'm here, I might as well restock it. Like $500,000 in this. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, these drops are...
Okay, it's planes. Not bad. I can deal with them. Yeah, this won't be too much of an issue. Again, at least it's not trash trucks. Those take way too long. And also, I'm glad I'm not doing this in a public session. Otherwise, I'd be dealing with a crap ton of... Well, maybe not a crap ton, but a good chance I'd be dealing with griefing modders. I wouldn't want to deal with that, and you probably wouldn't want to see me dealing with that. Or maybe you would, just for the sake of clipping it. But in the moment, I would be rather annoyed. And you would probably be too if you also had your shipments blown to high heaven. Yeah, Sultan, probably not the fastest car, but it was the only one that, well, I did also have a Granger in that garage, but it was the faster of the two. It's also decent for off-roading. I mean, it is all-wheel drive. Yeah, see? Doesn't lose too much speed. And besides, like, I'd honestly be dealing with 3 seaplanes anyways if I did this with like half the capacity in my, with half the stock in my. Ugh. Excuse me. Excuse me, something went down the wrong tubes in my throat. I'd probably be dealing with 3 seaplanes anyway if I was doing this as like with half the stock in my cash factory. Alright, I gotta make sure that I go the right way for this. Don't want to end up zigzagging. Uh-oh, too high, too high, too high. Forgot, I can't fly too high, otherwise the cops are gonna get all over me. Had a pontoon strike there. Thankfully it didn't do too much. Oh, no, 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 too high, too high, too high. At least when I'm flying near the mountains, I could actually go a little bit higher because ground level is higher. Alright, the next two drops are down at the southernmost tip of the map. Sorry, I was about to pester Sky there a little bit because she's been trying to get my attention all this time. And she's hearing and seeing all this and has no idea like what the heck I'm doing. Or maybe she does, but you know, she ain't exactly clear on it. Sorry about the trance there. I was trancing there. Let me actually see how my... Okay, so I'm at 1.3 million. Might actually be the last thing that I do for tonight before I have to head off and, you know, take care of getting la pizza. Oh, crap. Man, that's a problem with night flying and you're forced to fly low, is that thin obstacles like that, you can barely see them until you hit them. Well, Sky did understand that. She was looking at me awful concerned about, like, what the heck. That was bad, whatever it was that happened to you, right? Anyways, I'm gonna do something that'll make this a little bit quicker. I'm gonna summon my Raichu nearby. That way I could quickly fly back to the airfield. Yeah, keep going off. Keep... Oh, excuse me. Let's see if I can land it safely without crashing into anything. Yep. Honestly, in real life, that would probably bust the pontoon up. Also, like the new paint scheme I got for my Raichu, those of you who are Av geeks will know exactly what this is based off of. Well, maybe not exactly, but, you know, roughly based off of. It's honestly been a hot minute since I've flown this thing around. It's nice and refreshing to be able to. honestly, since I've been playing so many flight shooters, it's a bit fitting that I take a little bit of that and transfer it over to GTA as well. Light up the ocean. I'm so tempted to shoot those aircraft, but I need them. Need to conquer that urge. All right, where's the first drop off here? It's never the same when you have multiple aircraft like this. First one is down there. Again, trying to do this in a straight line, or as straight as possible to be as efficient as possible. Or maybe this is a complete contradiction, but a straight curve. Flying into the mountains here because I have to keep my eye on other things as well. So tempted to do a barrel roll right now, but I've done it before and I actually ended up flipping a plane into the ocean. And boy, was I in a bad mood after that. Wait. Oh, that must be one for one of the other planes that we have to... Either one that we did or one that we didn't. Alright, descend, descend, descend. Yeah, it must be one that we are yet to do. Alright, I'll do one. And that's it. No more barrel rolls. Lest I want to go for a swim in the ocean. In frigid cold waters. Man, I'm getting chills right now. Could just be because it's so cold where I'm at right now. Again, it snowed yesterday. Wait a minute. Just had to take a moment there and see the Fly US thing on there. I don't know if y'all actually know, but Fly US is an actual company in real life. Or at least it was last time I checked. Alright, looks like the last drop is actually pretty close to where the last plane is. Last plane's was. That'll make things easier when I have to respawn the Raiju. Easier and quicker. Okay, I lied a little bit. I just wanted to do one more barrel roll there. Just to have a little bit of fun. And another here. Okay. Careful, I didn't want spinning a bit too much. Spins are bad. Well, uncontrolled spins are bad. All right. 2 down, 1 to go. Yeah, you could set that off all you want. It's probably not going to do anything. Okay, wow, this is actually... I think this might be even closer than the last one was. Alright. Careful, don't want to crash into my plane. Jump out. Inertia's a bit annoying sometimes, but eh. All right, let's get over to that last plane. Let's finish this up so that we can be a step closer to affording our mansion. Oh man, I don't know how I got... I don't know how I'm just feeling tired right now. I wasn't even up for 12 hours. Sorry, I was about to enter another train. Almost entered another trance there. Or just a manual vision mosaic. Alright, slowly go down and land. Slowly go down and land. Reposition myself a little bit so that I can see what I'm doing. Get myself a drink. Could these be any more spread out? Come on, climb and take off, climb and take off. Oh man, thank goodness you don't actually, unless you actually hit the poles themselves, you don't actually do damage when you go into fly into power lines. Well, imagine how annoying that would be. Well, that's not the boat that we need. It's one further down. I don't see the red smoke emanating from it. It's causing that one flare is causing as much smoke. It feels in like an industrial plant. Oh, there was a sudden kick of thunder there. Oh, I gotta pull up, pull up, pull up. Yeah, as the surface, like, you know, as the ground level increases, that also seems to increase the maximum height you can fly at before the police get you on their radar. Can imagine if it was just a fixed altitude. That would, again, make things rather inconvenient because you'd have to do a lot more flying along long ways. Safety first. No one's listening to that sign. Oh, shoot. Wow, just one measly telephone pole ruined me there. Even though I probably could have just... Actually, I probably wouldn't be able to. Just flip it over with using my app and atomizer. Blew up before that happened. Yeah, I know. Large ass trash bag. Anyways, I guess before I go completely, I ought to head off to my one of my local, actually my only warehouse, and get my associate there to source some goods for me. Oh, and also stop off at the casino, see if I could win that podium vehicle. Actually, since I'm driving there, I want to, like, the only vehicle that I won from that podium. Hopefully, that grants a little bit of luck.
We all good?
Doubt it will, but, you know.
I got this. Back before you know it.
I always seem to have absolute garbage luck when I try to spin. There's supposedly a tactic out there where if you wait 3 seconds and then slowly lower your control stick, you're like guaranteed to get the car every time you go for it. But it's never managed to work for me. Oh crap. I was about to spin out there big time. Ah, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, now they're seeing me driving around in this thing, being a lot more friendly. Maybe they just have a preference towards classic cars, the NPCs. The only problem is this thing doesn't handle too well. It's very easy to slide. I'll give it credit for that. But it doesn't help when you're trying to drive it normally. Right. Let's hope that luck strikes us tonight. Supposedly a supercar in here, so saying my prayers. Praying that we get it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's the Ubermacht SC1. It has a livery that's oddly reminiscent of like the Centenario or the Murcielago SV China edition. Anyways, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it didn't even do it. Landed on mystery. And got me $100,000. Well, I'll gladly take that. You know, it's no like $1.8 million supercar, but I'll take it. Anyways, that's gonna do it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I might actually come back later and stream a little bit more, but for now, I gotta head out and get the family some dinner, so yeah. Now, if I don't end up streaming tonight, I am planning on streaming some Race Driver Grid tomorrow. And maybe also, I forgot, I was planning on double streaming tomorrow as well, but I forgot what the second game was going to be. But yeah, I should be doing some Race Driver Grid tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, cadets and citizens, take care, best of luck in your future endeavors, and farewell.